My name is Hiten Thakrar and I'm a DJ tutor here at Rolling Sound. In terms of DJing, I've DJed alongside like people that I respect highly, like De La Soul, Mos Def. I mean, in terms of sheer numbers of people playing in clubs like Ministry of Sound and, you know, those sorts of things that you just think, will you ever get there? And then when you find yourself playing at these places, then, you know, I guess that's at the top of the list. You get to go all over the country or the world if you're lucky. You get to meet all sorts of people. You get to play in all sorts of venues to all types of crowds, and obviously you get to do what you love doing, which is play music to crowds of people who hopefully love what you're doing and enjoy it. I got into DJing with a group of friends. We all chipped in and bought a set of turntables together, which then rotated around each person's house every 2 weeks. But as soon as we got the set of turntables, we realized it was very, very difficult to actually DJ. So 4 out of the 5 of us all dropped out and the turntable stayed at my house, and then decided to make use of them and actually learn how to do it. Ever since then, it's just been about the music, collecting records, learning it, learning the trade inside out. From the early stages where I used to practice like 6, 7, 8 hours a day, and that's after going to college, after going to work, and then going home, and then DJing all night in headphones. I took it to that level because I felt tutoring it, if you were given the privilege or the right to teach someone else, you should know what you're talking about. I didn't go to school that often. I used to skive quite a bit. All my reports said very bright, you know, switched on when he was there. I didn't do too badly in my A-levels. I did quite well in my A-levels. I did graphics, art and psychology. I was trying to get onto my degree, and the degree is quite a difficult degree to get onto. It's quite a renowned university course. So I got denied the first time. And that was a big rejection. That was very disheartening at the time. But then I applied the following year and I got in. And then a couple of years later, I went back to actually lecture at the university and take on like actual interviews for new graduates. The friends that I bought the decks with right at the very start, they've gone on to do all sorts of types of careers. Like one's a school teacher, one's an investment banker, one's in IT, the other one's an optometrist. But we all still share a passion for music. We all see each other very regularly, and a couple of them still want to buy a pair of turntables and actually get going on them again, and still don't know how to mix properly. So even after 15, 16 years. The props that I brought with me is the single off the album, Midnight Marauders. Everything about this album, the tracks, the production, the lyrics, the artwork, the whole 9 yards was inspirational for me and everyone that was around me at the time. And the single is just one of the greatest tracks of all time. It's a party anthem. In the future would be then on to start up my own business that actually deals with putting longer courses, sustainable courses that I feel are credible and that work in a way that I would want them to be delivered, and do them over a longer period of time when you can actually mentor certain young people to take that passion and that kind of little kind of pocket of knowledge, like, oh, I like filmmaking, or I like photography, or I like DJing, and then really turn it into something. That's what I envision for the next, I got a sneaky feeling it might just come true.